After 2 years of development, we had just 2 weeks left before finishing our dream project. Well, those 2 weeks have now changed into I am not 100% sure yet. You see, in my last video, I explained that we were basically done the game. We had a few bugs to fix and a couple weeks left to market the game before we released it on Steam. I've been making these videos in real time, and I've been giving you my raw game development journey. But a few days after I released my last video on finishing my game, we got word back from our publishers. The game needs work, and if we release it now, we might be in for a rocky launch. Yeah, so the polish team got back to us, and they had a lot more feedback than we expected. And after not hearing back pretty much anything from the bug report, I decided to take matters into my own hands and test the game out for myself. The game was riddled with bugs and crashes of some errors we swore we had already fixed, and some errors that were entirely new and have snuck their way in from different aspects of the game being built out. Giving ourselves 3 weeks to bug fix an entire game was definitely way too ambitious, and to be honest, releasing a buggy mess is a hell of a lot worse than delaying a perfect launch. With all this in mind, I took a moment to breathe and told myself something I want you to really soak in if you are finding yourself in a similar situation on falling short of other people's or even your own expectations. No journey is perfect. Hell, no journey will ever end up the way that you perceived it in your head. When we plan out an idea, it is impossible to truly accommodate every force of the external world. We can say all we want in the moment on how long a task might take or how it will get done, but in reality, how many times does life actually go the way we expect it to? Not very often. Our job is to minimize these roadblocks as much as we can, but to realize the potential for error or miscalculations at any point in time. I fell short of releasing my game on time. I should have waited to put out that finished game devlog after the game was 100% completed. But in reality, I'm human too, and I make mistakes. I get overly eager to share my progress with the people that I know care about my journey. I made this video to have a conversation. I made this video to show the world where I failed and how I plan to overcome it in using this time as an advantage to release a better final product. The reason I said at the beginning of the video that we don't have an exact deadline is not because I want to waste your time and drag out this game to never be completed, but I am done creating false promises and stressing about an unpredictable due date. I want to create the best experience for our players we can, and so for that reason, I will be marking Monster Tribe's release back as to be determined until further notice. I am deeply sorry for missing this deadline, but from all the amazing people supporting us along this journey, I think it is safe to assume that you guys will understand why I'm delaying and how important this launch actually is to us. Thank you so much for following me along on this hectic journey. I hope to see you in the next video where we start to look at the new accomplishments we're doing moving forward and see where the project is headed.